Charlie Teo is an outsider, a maverick, brash, aggressive, a dead-set alpha male who gets what he wants. He rides a Honda 900, plays the bagpipes, and let me tell you, he packs a mean punch. He also happens to be one of Australia's top neurosurgeons, the doctor many brain tumour victims turn to when all else has failed. To his patients, he's a saint, and they come from all around the world begging him to save them. But the medical establishment loathes him, and some of his colleagues seem hell-bent on destroying him. It says a lot about Charlie Teo that he's prepared to stand up and fight while his enemies run for cover. Charlie Teo is a fighter, one of Australia's best and most controversial brain surgeons.
I see that as the brain tumour that needs to be destroyed.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
But for him, the greatest battles lie on the operating table. 12-year-old Nathan Benici is scared he's going to die. He's about to have a life-threatening operation. Nathan has a brain tumour the size of a walnut. Mum and Dad, Donna and Cameron, have been told Charlie Teo is the one man who can remove it, using a revolutionary surgical technique he's pioneered.
Good luck, mate. Love ya.
I had a very difficult brain tumour. Most people only remove tumours in that area maybe once or twice a year. And it's a bit of a no-go zone, a very sensitive, eloquent area of the brain.
Normally not that thick. Quite unusual, that.
The tumour he wants to remove is intricately wrapped around the main arteries in Nathan's brain. Most surgeons wouldn't even attempt it.
Make sure you get down to the zygomatic process.
And that's why Charlie Teo is regarded with suspicion and even hostility by many of his peers. He goes where others fear to tread.
One slip of the knife I could kill him, I could paralyse him, I could blind him, all in this area.
So the absolute essence of the person you are dealing with here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm still scared now because we don't know where the tumour is pressing on the optic nerve, what the actual outcome, because it's such a delicate operation.
Again, there's the optic nerve, and right next to the optic nerve you can see that bit of tumour. See right there? It's going to be hard to get it out, but let's see how we go.
What is the pressure like when you're operating?
Well, this is where that arrogance, confidence thing comes into it. Some people call me incredibly arrogant. In fact, a comment made about me was insurpassable arrogance. But there is a very fine line between arrogance and confidence.
Arrogant or confident? Dr. Charlie Teo is incredibly unpopular with some of his colleagues because he operates when they won't. Doctors and his own professional body, the Royal Australasian College of Surgeons, have phoned us claiming Charlie Teo is offering false hope to the dying. They've even accused me of being irresponsible for embarking on this story because they say he simply doesn't deserve the spotlight.
I get the feeling sometimes they absolutely hate me.
And they call you a cowboy, a maverick.
Yeah, I've heard those terms before.
Certainly not flattering terms when you are dealing with people's lives.
No, they're not flattering, and they're a little bit upsetting, yeah. The thing I don't like, and the thing I really resent, is when they tell their patients, oh, don't go and see Charlie Teo. Oh, no, he's going to give you false hope. And they've said to my patients things like, well, you might have heard about the good cases, but, I can tell you about the bad cases. Now, that's what I resent, because all patients have the right to choose themselves who they want to see and what risks they're willing to take.
And there's no doubt Charlie's last resort brain surgery can be very risky, but he thrives on it. He's always been a risk taker. And even now, at nearly 50, he still doesn't live up to the conventional image of a leading neurosurgeon.
I've always been different. When I was at university, I was a bouncer, and they were tutoring maths. When they were buying their nice little sports cars, I was riding a motorcycle.
Maybe it's that rebel streak in Charlie that others resent. He doesn't quite fit in. Born in Sydney to Chinese parents, Charlie was educated at the exclusive Scots College. And the sight of a Chinese brain surgeon playing bagpipes in a kilt with his old schoolmates on Anzac Day just about says it all.
I know he's got a big personality and he can be very direct at times. He sometimes hasn't got the best social radar.
Lucky! Here, boy!
His wife Genevieve and their 4 daughters have learned to live with the spiteful sniping of Charlie's peers.
Why do you think he's controversial and even disliked by some of his colleagues?
I think during his training he probably had a little bit of a reputation of being a bit of a bad boy. I mean, he was seen to be a little bit of a party animal, burning the candle at both ends and things like that.
I'm going to dribble it. Here, watch this.
My wife has always said she wants me to be mainstream one day, and I think, you know, in America I am.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
It's only in Australia that I'm not considered mainstream, and I'd really like that to happen.
They accuse you, your critics, and admittedly it's a whispering campaign. They won't come on camera, but they say you operate on people when you shouldn't operate.
Yes, and I'll be the first to admit, Peter, not all my results are good. And I do operate on some people, and after the surgery, when it turns out to be a malignant tumour, and I've actually hurt them with my surgery, I think to myself, oh my God, why did I do that? And I can see my critics almost, revelling in my failure. But I've never had a complaint from the patient. I've never had a complaint from the families.
But let me tell you, I would have Charlie in my corner any day of the week.
You could while away a day up here, Stan. I know. Indeed, Charlie Teo's patients can't praise him enough. They come from all over the world, from all walks of life.
Mr. Howard, good evening.
And like former Sydney radio personality Stan Zemanek, they regard him as a hero.
That's just about it, I think, isn't it? That's just about it. We've come to the end of the...
Zemanek signed off from radio for the last time because of incurable brain cancer.
Everyone gave me exactly the same prognosis, that I was in deep doo-doo. And, some of the doctors said you might last a month, you might last 2 months. I'm still here, I'm still punching away, still fighting, and the reason I'm here is because of Charlie.
Jane McGrath is another of Charlie Teo's high-profile patients. The wife of cricketing legend Glenn McGrath has lived through an extraordinary 10-year battle with cancer. When the disease returned for a 3rd time, doctors found a tumour in her brain.
I thought, there's no way I'm going to have brain surgery. There is no way anyone's cutting into my head. No, I'm not doing it.
But then she heard about Charlie Teo.
I rang Charlie and I would have spoken to him for about 2 minutes and I came off the phone punching the air going, yeah. He turned me around in 2 minutes. Great salesman, because there was no way I was doing it before I picked up the phone, and after 2 minutes talking to him, I felt like, oh yeah, this is easy.
So health-wise, where are you?
I'm in remission.
Doesn't get any better than that.
That's my goal, and I'm there.
Turn the light down a bit.
But young Nathan Bonici's greatest battles lie ahead. To remove his tumour, Charlie is using rare keyhole surgery.
This looks like just thicken the retina.
A non-invasive technique he's pioneering here in Australia. Instead of cutting Nathan's head open and leaving a disfiguring scar, he's removing the tumour through a tiny incision in his eyebrow.
You go through the eyebrow and sneak underneath the brain, and it gives you very good access to this part of the brain.
But suddenly, Charlie strikes a problem. He can't free the tumour from Nathan's brain.
This is where the patient could potentially die if you pull too hard on this. So as you can tell, I'm pulling and it's not coming. So things are a bit hairy at the moment. Yep, too hairy in fact.
After a few heart-stopping moments, it's finally removed.
So here comes the tumour now.
Another triumph for Charlie's groundbreaking procedure. But despite its success, Australian surgeons just aren't using it.
So is it something about Charlie?
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, yeah, it is. It's me. In some ways, you see, that hurts too, because if it wasn't me, if it had been some other neurosurgeon bringing keyhole surgery to Australia, maybe they would have had more luck. But, you know, it's Charlie Teo, I think, that they don't like. They're not giving it a fair chance. So in some ways, maybe I've done a disservice to Australian neurosurgery, and that really hurts me.
While Charlie's methods and style have made many enemies, even his staunchest critics couldn't question his dedication to fighting brain cancer. In typical Charlie fashion, he started his own fund to find a cure, and he'll do whatever it takes to get the money coming in, even Bollywood dancing.
You are hoping that brain cancer will not be known as a death sentence. It will have a cure.
Yes, that is the aim of the Cure for Life Foundation, to raise enough money where we do enough research where finally we find an answer, a cure for brain cancer.
Just waking up. He woke up, he had a look around, he's moved everything, which we're always very happy with. He's just gone back to sleep now. Okay.
Nathan's operation is finally over. It's a success. The tumour has been removed.
He looks great.
Waiting patiently?
But for his anxious family, the worry now is whether it's cancer.
So things have gone very well.
Again, they're pinning their hopes on Charlie.
Doesn't look like cancer. I didn't think it was. Looks like it's a benign tumour.
Benign.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
It's good, eh?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pleasure. It's a pleasure. Hey, Nathan. Nathan. Hey, Nathan.
What?
It's Charlie here, old son.
Hey, Charles.
How you going?
Okay?
And wiggle your toes for me. That's the boy. Okay. Hey, listen, we got all the tumour out. Things went really well.
Yes!
Oh, my God.
Woo!
Okay, Nathan, well, a little bit groggy. How funny is that? I've never heard a reaction like that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
For Nathan, it's been an emotional journey.
I'd like to thank Mum and Dad for looking after me and the nurses for looking after me while I've been here and everyone else who's been looking after me, and especially Charlie for doing a great job.
It's the best result possible. He'll fully recover. To him, Charlie's a lifesaver.
A legend. He's like a god. Those things they do, magnificent.
Maverick or miracle worker, the medical community may be divided, but for anyone with an inoperable brain tumour, Charlie Teo is the one man prepared to take the chance.
Are you the best, Charlie?
Well, I think I'm the best. But, you know, you ask that to most neurosurgeons, and most neurosurgeons would say, well, of course they're going to say they're the best, because if they didn't think they were the best and they were a caring doctor, they would send that patient to the best. So, yeah, I think I'm the best at brain tumours. But that's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's gospel. I'm not saying that other people think so. But, yeah, I think I'm really good at taking out brain tumours.
Have a great race.